Outside of the two featured on the box, Pokémon Scarlet and Violet feature a total of 4 legendary Pokémon that can be captured by players. All 4 of them, dubbed the Treasures of Ruin, seem to share some kind of bond. They could also be attained in a similar way. Explore the world's map for 8 colored stakes in the ground, pull all of them out, and the legendary Pokémon will be freed, appearing at a shrine to battle. Today we'll be going over the locations for each of the yellow stakes in order to catch Chien Pao, the Dark Ice member of the legendary Treasures of Ruin. Let's not waste any more time and get right into each and every one of those locations. Before starting your quest to find the stakes, you could go to the academy and speak to the history professor Ryfort. After completing her midterm and final exam, by the way, here are all the answers just in case, follow her around the academy until she starts telling you about the 4 Pokémon of Ruin. She will then place the locations of each of the 4 legendary shrines on your map. The stakes for each legendary are in close vicinity to their respective shrine. However, this is not mandatory, and I came across some of these stakes during my initial playthrough long before I spoke with Ryfort and got those shrines on the map. But I think it's still worth mentioning. Seeing the shrines on your map will help keep you on track. It becomes a fast travel point, and it's exactly where you could fight the legendary Pokémon when it is freed from its prison. I'd also strongly recommend finishing the main story before going after these legendaries, or at least completing the Path of Legends storyline and unlocking all of the overworld abilities for your Koraidon or Miraidon. Being able to climb, glide, and surf makes finding these stakes a lot easier. The 8 yellow stakes we are looking for today can all be found in the southwestern area of the map near the Ice Rend Shrine. Let's begin from the bottom of the map and work our way up. Yellow stake 1 can be found at this spot here, beside the waterfall, east of Alfornada. Head northwest to find yellow stake number 2 at this spot here on the hill. From there, head a short distance northwest to this spot to find the entrance of a cave. Inside, you'll find yellow stake number 3. Leave the cave and head north, and you'll find yellow stake number 4 at this spot here. Head northwest from there, and jump down the pit to find yellow stake number 5 right here. Go northeast and yellow stake 6 can be found overlooking the ruins at this spot here. From there, head directly east and you'll find yellow stake number 7 tucked away in this spot right here. And finally, we can head north to this spot just outside of Cascarafa, and yellow stake number 8 can be found right here beside this big tree. Once all 8 have been collected, you'll hear a mysterious cry coming from the shrine. It's time to head over to the Ice Rend Shrine and catch this legendary Pokemon. After touching the shrine, Chien Pao will attack at level 60. That shouldn't be too bad for your party to take on if you finish the game's main story. The 4 Treasures of Ruin all have a catch rate of 6, making them the hardest wild Pokemon to catch in all of Scarlet and Violet. We might encounter some with a catch rate of 3 in upcoming DLC, but for now, these guys are the absolute toughest, so spare no expense in getting your team ready and buying the Pokeballs necessary. All legendary Pokemon catching rules from the other games still apply here. You're going to want to get it down to 1 HP, put it to sleep, and start chucking those Pokeballs. In Scarlet and Violet, you receive the False Swipe TM from Jock in the Biology Lab if you show him you've caught 30 unique species of Pokemon. False Swipe is key for catching these legendary Pokemon, so I taught it to my Bisharp right away and knew he'd be my ace when it came to whittling down the HP of these legendaries. I also caught a Screamtail, which has very high HP, speed, and special defense. It was great at tanking attacks from legendaries, and most important of all, it knew Sing. So once I got it down to 1 HP with King Gambit, and put it to sleep with Screamtail, it was time to start chucking Timer Balls, which can be purchased easily at any Pokemart. After 10 turns have passed, the timer ball reaches its maximum 4x catch rate multiplier, which is as high as it gets when trying to catch one of these legendary Pokemon, short of using your Master Ball. For comparison, a regular Pokeball has a 1x multiplier, and an Ultra Ball is a 2x multiplier. Timer Ball is definitely the way to go, and is how I caught all 4 Treasures of Ruin. Even with its massive multiplier, Chien Pao still took a lot of throws to catch, even at 1 HP and asleep. It took me 10 Timer Balls to catch, so I'd go in with 30 at the very least, just to be safe. Eventually, with enough persistence, the legendary Pokemon will be yours, but it might take a while. If you're having trouble keeping your party alive while trying to catch the powerful legendary Pokemon, consider grinding against some Chanseys in the northern area of the map to level up your team and get them stronger. I made a whole separate video outlining this XP grinding method, so definitely check it out if you're having trouble taking some of the powerful blows from the Treasures of Ruin. Also, one more thing. If you accidentally defeat one of these legendaries, you can come back to the shrine later to challenge them once again. I don't have the exact time down, but when trying to catch wo-chien, it struggled itself to death. I came back to the shrine about 2 hours later in real time, and wo-chien had returned, and I was able to fight it again and ultimately catch it. With that, we're going to wrap it up for today. If you like this video and want to see more Pokemon Scarlet and Violet guides and content, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. With the green stake and yellow stake location guide videos here on the channel, that's 2 down and 2 to go. I'll have videos up in the coming days outlining the locations of all the other stakes for the remaining 2 legendary Treasures of Ruin Pokemon, so definitely look forward to that soon. But until next time, thanks so much for watching everyone, and take care.